Vitality are trying to go for here. Yes, you have some consistent damage in Karzi. You can try and play forward, but realistically, it's a lot of burst damage from the Renekton and from the LeBlanc. So try and burst out the Zeri, get into a lot of damage, but still, Heretics fairly healthy. And Vitality look like they want to try and get some action onto this bottom side.
Ward set to cover. Hylissang can go in. Again, knock up there.
Karzi.
Tower shot there. Karzi getting caught out, an immediate cleanse. But now the follow-up is coming through instantly over the wall. It's VTO and Linces to try to finish the kill. Flacca getting taken down. Karzi picking up first blood. So far, nobody is dropped. It's a perfect tower dive. It should have been a disaster. Karzi took so much damage, but Vitality make it work.
Yeah, I don't know if perfect is the word to give to it, as Karzi definitely did not want to
see in the picture-in-picture is just picking up the grubbies. Won't be contested there. Shouldn't get a notification till the third grub. And now Spyro, nice back step on the root. Nice sidestep as well. But there's a third man. Hylissang here. The first two pieces of CC do not connect, but it does not matter because Hylissang brings the third. Vitality in week 1. Team much cleaner here in week 2. Not giving those angles to Team Heretics as it's going to be a Drake for Herald trade. Hylissang hovering around might cost him. Knock up there, flick back there. Good damage. Ezreal coming across. Not going to steal it. Hylissang still standing for a brief moment. Should just be able to grab the kill. Photon not able to zone the rest of the team away. And, well, right as I say it, Hylissang does get caught out. Herald taken down in the bottom lane. VTO continues to harass the Team Heretics.
Hylissang, it was very difficult to play into that.
Definitely, especially when Hylissang's packing Ignite, right? There's not a lot of champions who are going to be able to stand up to that burst rotation. Already seeing magic penetration come in as Hylissang looks like he's been once again caught out. Nice knockback from the side of Team Heretics. Ulti going wide. Hylissang looks like might have just jumped out of the redemption, not where he wanted to go. Hylissang still lives though. He's still alive, and I guess it was all just a bait. Photon TB and VTO on the back line. Uncontested flag and deleted in the blink of an eye. The LeBlanc already doing so much work. VTO just gonna hop back to the distortion mark and take out another. Vitality taking the fight with confidence. It looked like it might have been an in, but that man was making a hell of a lot of space for VTO to get it done.
Well, the TP committed just disastrous.
Well, now they see Jankos, they see Trimby there, and it's just permission for them to do whatever the hell they want on the bottom side, and what they want to do is to kill Wonder. Hylissang taking the equation, but that's a massive chunk onto Flacket. Wonder now down already. Flacket can't afford to step up. Karzi on a rampage, and Spyro, with the support of Jankos, they're going to get this tower back. They're going to get this bounty, but likely to lose at least a bit of damage on the tier 2 on the bottom side of the map, and certainly the Drake, as Infernal is up and available for Vitality.
Trimby just trying to keep away from Hylissang and Linces. They don't realize the video's there. Might just come over the wall and try and pop out Spyro, but 3v4, I don't think he got this.
Trimby locked up, should just die here, does manage to use the ultimate, trying to lock up VTO. VTO not going back, does get caught out, should just get shut down here. Big for the side of Team Heretics, a bit over eager to find that punish.
As they look over the resets here.
Linces. Spyro backing up.
He wants this.
Yes, he does. You can see Linces take a back step. Hylissang did not take any back step. Hylissang hunting. TP coming out, Daisy on the way in, solar flare, Hilly takes his sweet time with it, anticipations, Spyro, oh, his hands had to be shaking, just wanted to make it out to safety, but Hilly does not let it happen.
And Vitality now set their sights on a Baron. I don't know how you're supposed to try and deal with this as Heretics. Like, you have so much control here, Video just gets to take pop shots and maybe, I was about to say, take Flacket below her third HP.
I mean, if the chain had hit, that would have been 75% of his HP gone. Baron is there. Jankos about to have Smite up. 8K. Wonder with the ulti there. Tools to stop this play from happening, but Vitality more than happy to just start the fight. Photon in the midst of the entire team. Baron no longer the objective. All of Vitality ready to go for the wall. But Wonder! A beautiful knockback onto 3. Flacket immediately get all the lightning crash coming through. Hylissang gonna get taken down, and that Baron stopped dead.
Wonder with the home run play.
Look, man,
build the tension.
This has been like a Foley artist's dream. Those are the people who make like sound effects. You got the clothing. We've got the woo! Oh, woo! Fight starting off. Trimby already getting chunked down, and again, Vitality don't have to overcommit here. Wonder really wants to start something. Karzi dominating, sniping them from behind. Flack is starting to get cut down, but he manages to get his way over the wall. The rest of the team set up to body block for him, but VTO waiting off to the side. But VTO isn't about it. It's about Photon diving in, calling the meat. Karzi playing cleanup. Vitality obliterating Team Heretics in the fight. It's a double for Photon. They're going to donate this one over to VTO. Hell, no, they won't. I take it back. I forgot who I was talking about. You remember Soaz? Well, this is a second generation Wonder. Out like Houdini. Does live, but the price of his life is going to be the Infernal Soul.
Heretics didn't even know where to turn in that fight.
It's very weird to think about how he ended up this particularly happy Bob Ross-esque character. Is 7K, getting lower on the Baron. Yanko's hoping to find a way into the pit. Yanko's into the pit, but they've stopped. They pulled away from the Baron. They did the damage that they needed to do. Carzzy now Legendary. Spyro has taken down VTO. Team Heretics, maybe they can get out. Could be happy that the Baron has been taken down. Knockback coming through from Wonder. Yanko's off to the side. 1v1ing versus Daisy. He doesn't want that fight. And Vitality, they're scattered, but they're still standing. Only VTO will drop, and that means they can just turn right back to the Baron.
Yanko's trying to
doing a Hylissang classic of just standing next to the creep wave and powering it, daring Team Heretics to overcommit onto him. As he moves up with the sieging minions. VTO, poke onto Flakkid. That's nice. Knockup is good. VTO now flick back. The change CC is good, and they manage to take him down. Team Heretics. Signs of life. Have to be careful, though. The fall from Vitality. Hylissang now coming in. Carzzy ready to keep this one going. Redemption over the top of the entire team. Photon hasn't even gotten involved yet, but they managed to take down another. Carzzy still hasn't been able to find the kill, however. Vitality pushing into the base, looking to break the back of Team Heretics, but Team Heretics standing strong, taking out VTO, taking out Hylissang. Vitality overcommitting. How much more will they lose here? Backstep, arcane shift from Carzzy. But again, Vitality seem undeterred. They want to keep pushing.
Defender's advantage about to come in clutch, though, for Heretics. Yankos gets the reset now coming out, so you still have 4 members of Heretics versus the 3 of Vitality. How confident are Vitality?
Incredibly confident. Wonder stunned up, Wonder deleted. Carzzy continues to walk forward. Now he's the front line. Photon double dashing through, getting the double. Following up, there's nothing left for Team Heretics. Carzzy now legendary, 20-7 the kill score. A massive, massive gold lead for Vitality. And just like yesterday, they're showing us perfection in the mid game. Still telltale signs of the classics. Still a few oopsies here and there. Still a bit of aggressive maneuvering. But ultimately, the win is theirs. And Team Heretics really did not get to participate in this particular game of League of Legends.
Now that Croc's about to get a movie series after that massacre at the end of the game. Incredible stuff from Photon and Carzzy, and this is incredible stuff from Vitality. A lot of people kind of looking at them after the first week going, hang on a second, lads, this is not what we signed up for, but the fans definitely going to be able to rally behind them after an incredible performance this week.
And I think a win, an excellent start. Of course, vote for your key player of the game at LEC on X. Linces.
With W, so it's
And Broken Blade has been playing really well.
yeah, Broken Blade is a good Cassante.
He definitely is. But yeah, you're right, and it's going to be a lot of a confidence game as well, which I think makes
positive than it should have been. Nice volley on the back end of the fight as Caps continuing to try to get satchel charges stacks down onto Larson. Fully stacked is going to get the pop. But Larson not afraid, just continues to trade back. Flash forward, avoiding the Foss bomb. Caps going all in, level 1. Larson still with the flash. They've traded even now, but Caps are just taking so many minion autos.
For them. Looks like they want to try and punish Rogue's bot lane.
Hansama walking forward, not afraid to tank the hook because he's got Yike on the way. Power Fist coming through. Aftershock proc. Comp now dashing backwards. Good bit of follow-up damage. The kick coming in. The first blood to G2. Zoelis managed to find the hook on the Yike. Yike getting lower and lower, but the blinking health bar. 26, 27. He's doing so much work onto Larson, stopping Larson from really just standing toe-to-toe with that Gatling gun to try to balance out the trades. But now Caps is in the middle of the entire team. Does manage to buffer the W. Needs to sidestep with the flash. The knockback is good. The hook still gonna hit Rogue. Gonna find the kill. G2 now trying to follow up. Stun on the Zoelis is good. Mickey X with a super mega fire kick, but not enough damage, and Rogue gets the pick. G2 just too late to the play. Nice. When there's an item in the game that just gives you everything you want in a single item. Right now it's supports and tanks who just get to build more mogs and live their best life. For an entire year it was top laners and core drinker. So here we are. Yike going for the dive on the bottom side. The climb's coming out from Comp, but it does not matter as the kill will be there, but it does matter! Because they totally fumble it. Mickey dies. Zoelis then hits a hook. And now it's a double kill for Rogue. Always something that has to be reckoned with as the lane swap's coming out. G2 ready to dive Finn.
Yeah, Finn gonna struggle here. Force the flash.
Super mega fire kick not gonna hit. 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the permafrost. Arrow to follow as well. Can they kill this Gragas? Finn backstep. Yes, he will eventually fall. Knocked down by the Freljord duo there as Broken Blade locked up for a moment. Not sure if he has the Pathmaker, but he does certainly have the ult trying to get away from Zoelis. Going unstoppable on the hook. Wants to dash out. How much longer on the footwork? Just another second. Broken Blade with another escape. Ulti comes in, but the bit of hesitance here. Zoelis. I like when he's given a champion that enables him to be proactive. That said, caster curse on demand. Zoelis steps too far forward, not ready for the sheer amount of G2 players. Keep their eye on that arrow from Hansama. Finn hoping to find that angle. Comp very far forward, but not too scared, knowing that he has the McHales from Zoelis. Zoelis backstepping, good vision now coming in from the Scryer's Bloom. Finn in the midst of everything. G2 taking their time. Arrow gonna hit. Broken Blade ready to go forward. Instantly jumping onto the team. The Maokai ult to disengage, but it's too late. Caps now sitting over the wall. All but uncontested is Finn. Now gonna get knocked down. Still a blinking health bar. Flash forward. Ring back to finish the job. Zoelis tries to find the knockup, and slowly the Sejuani will fall. Comp grabbing one back. Larson trying to go crazy. Finishes off Hans Sama, but Caps turns it right back in his favor. Rocket jumping over. Looking to land some damage onto Comp. The traps are there, but they're not trapping anybody. Rogue cleaned up off the rift.
G2 just playing off of so many different angles there, making it impossible for Rogue to fight the front to back that they really want.
But most of what they have is super defensive. Traps, Maokai ultimate, all much better reactively used as Marcoon reacting to Yike coming through. Blast Cone goes out, looking to lock Mickey X up off to the side. Broken Blade coming over the wall. Nice stun coming in from Yike. Comp with an ulti. Hans Sama now deleted. A good angle from Rogue as they keep things going. For now, Larson still standing. Q3 from Broken Blade. Where's it going to go? Mickey getting 1v1 by the tree off to the side, but now Caps has come to the party. Killing spree coming through for him, and he can start to just clean this one up. Finn taking down another reset on the rocket jump, and all of Rogue scatter. They want nothing to do with this, but Cap wants to keep the train going. He's got a ward in the bush. Taking his time, tick, tick, ticking. Larson, how's the calculation? Caps his math. That might need a little bit of work, but Larson happy to have the opportunity to escape.
Gonna have to TP out of that one. G2, they get the objective.
I gotta say, again, small question marks here and there. A messy dive early on, an overstep here or there, but generally G2 playing mid to game, late game, out cleanly, outmaneuvering Rogue on the map. Leo Q to disengage. Broken Blade stepping up to stop Marcoon from getting in the pit. Still the trees, tries to walk forward, but again, the ulti's still available for Caps, and now G2 can set their sights on the fight. All out from Broken Blade. Ready to dash in. Zoelis frontlining. 3 traps in the brush. Broken Blade after expertly sidestepping as Yike now wants to keep going with Finn there to disrupt. Arrow coming in from Hans Sama. The Ashe uncontested just continues to free hit as much as she wants, but the burst damage from Larson is big, as it is from Comp. Arrow now coming in, or ulti, excuse me. Ace in the hole. Larson manages to kill one. Nice sidestep coming from Hans Sama. The Milio just doing so much work. A cozy campfire for G2 as they set up home in the mid lane.
But it's Rogue that is burning off the back of it as G2 continue to keep the threat. Mickey is chasing. Look at the shot from downtown, and Mickey suddenly wants to go home.
The cupcakes. You can't eat those cupcakes. They're not for you, Hans Sama. I think the other big frustrating thing is Yike is going to get hooked up. Not a whole lot of damage there. Ocean Soul and a red buff means the healing comes through. Marcoon ulti off to the side. Broken Blade unstoppable. All of G2 stepping forward, looking to kick this fight off. Broken Blade now knocked back. Healing now coming up for the cozy campfire. Yike frontlining. Caps retreating. Permafrost stun on Finn is there. They're going to slowly burn down the tank, but he manages to back off for now. G2, 1 cannon minion, all they need to push in and try to break this tower down. Volley, and the charge coming in from Caps. They'll open up the base of Rogue. Either side losing a member. Lots of low health bars.
G2 now shifting over to start up the Baron. Caps should be able to walk up here, but maybe he fancies his time against Larson.
Rogue, are they confident in the 4v4? Mickey standing off to the side, trying to be that bouncer. Finn, a body slam, a potential to make a play. Nice hook coming in from Zoelis. Immediate fall. Comp sees one hand delivered. Now on a killing spree, the Caitlyn ready to pop out in this fight. Nobody is moving on to Comp, and Marcoon just uses the ultimate. Broken Blade now going to be in trouble. Yike running, Mickey running, but Caps won his 1v1 in the picture-in-picture, and he's looking to end the game right here. Knock up onto Mickey. All of Rogue pushing through, trying to finish off Yike. Finn has to be the one to save it. Finn has to be the one to defend the base. Caps happy to just keep pushing. Rogue, do they want to start this objective? It's kind of psycho. Yike is still alive. He's going to start healing up shortly. And Caps just ready to end it. But the wave gone. Finn doing what he can, but another wave on the way. And Caps just wants to delete this Gragas. And again, we talk about those little moments, those little hiccups from Caps, but here he is, happy to just win this game single-handedly. All of G2 determined to just end the backs of G2.
He's just done it.
It's not explosive, but it's a win. Or is it? Zoelis on the way, the body slam, the full commitment. They desperately need to kill this Yordle, but the Yordle's gonna finish the job. It's goofy as hell, but G2 win it.
Look, with this split, that's what you need to expect with G2. It's gonna be a goofy free-for-all to get the finish, but Caps on the Tristana has the damage he needs to finish that one out.
Look, sometimes they're silly billies, sometimes they're a silly billy club. They're just gonna beat people over the head. Caps, it was a psycho play, but he 1v1s 2 rogue players back-to-back to make it work, and that's why he's on this poll, player of the game.
Yeah, like feels like earlier in the year we had a lot of front-to-back composition. We had a lot of, you know, these Cassante-built comps where it felt more simple to execute is better in League.
Honestly,
He takes a quick trade through mid. I mean, this is hurting him a little bit more. Cameraman, not wrong to go there. Knows that something could happen as we get to All Age, but the crashdown comes through. Brom, again, we talked about, it's going to be rough as Ignar's the first to get stunned up. Elyoya providing support as Super looks for the re-engage. The flash on as concussive blows stack up. Winter's Bite secures first blood for Alvaro. Out with a little Vault Breaker, but Juhan ain't out of the woods yet. He gets poked on his way through as well. And for Giant X, losing their support, they thought they had the play.
At this point in the game, maybe about a couple months ago, would be a trade of Dragon for Grubs here. Instead, they're going to look for a topside play. They're actually swapping. And this is really nice. They're swapping Jinx up to topside before the Grub spawn. Now, bot side, because the Dragon is spawning in 2 minutes 30.
Does this count as a lane swap?
Look at mid, ult on Juhan.
Oh, Vault Breaker comes through, cease and desist rather, sets it up onto the Ivan. He ain't got too much steadfast presence to bounce house. Elyoya unable to move in the end, and Giant X chain CC perfectly.
There's the single target.
He's up. So MDK, it'll be a flat 3v3 or 3v2, depending on who walks in. Root Caller's there. Concussive blows are going to follow through onto Patrick. Immobilizes him. He gets the cleanse out and flashes as well. But now with another Winter's Bite, Igna is sent packing too. There's the follow-up, and MDK aren't stopping yet.
A little bit of miscommunication, it feels like, but Frescowi's going. There's a rocket coming in.
The rocket flies through. Frescowi does his due diligence, and Igna is sent right into the Candyman. Elyoya picks it up, and just like that, MDK moving further and further on the board. As a nice sidestep from the Antonio. In the meanwhile, Vault Breaker's going to flash. Mirwin needs to be taken down, though. The cease and desist is not enough, and the steadfast present comes on out, but you can see Mirwin has to go into ulti, back on out for the tank stats, but eventually it is enough.
A replay of that would be fantastic. I think if they didn't do that, they could have burst out a single target if Ivan saved his Q.
As you said, I mean, I thought at first it's very ingenious, maybe about getting both targets at one, but Frescowi actually caught out. Wait, the crash down. This will secure it. Caught out Frescowi. What happened there after great trading through mid? One mistake. If we've learned anything, playing around mid is a success story for Giant X. It might not close them games, but it's definitely how they can set them up. So a kill on Jackie's is well earned, especially after the bullying that he received from Frescowi's ear as 6 Grubs goes down. As you said, you want to see Jackie's ult, and there it is, comes through, double TP. It's a fight in the top lane. It's a rat. Now for Juhan as he runs forward with the knockback there. It's perfect onto Super. He doesn't get to play the Jinx. Immobilized, taken down. And just like that, Giant X keeping their dreams alive at 0-4. We're also seeing a very good day of this Vi-Taliyah combination, as Giant X are also going to be taking the second Dragon on top of the 6 Grubs.
Yeah, it's really rough. I mean, yesterday MDK...
But this split, we're not getting the same vibes, are we? Giant X look to push them and meet them at the score. There's another pick tool again. You cannot be walking by yourself against the Vi and against the Taliyah. Alvaro has to get out of there. He burns his flash as well, but in the meantime, while Turret goes down top, it's not like they're foregoing it completely. At 5k, Juhan picks his angle. Lenses to let him know as at 2k now for the steal. The poke onto Super, the back end is secured by Mab, but the Antonio yeets one away, and now with the wall out, zoning them through. A double knockout, a double bounce up, and Alvaro looking to get on out, won't be accepted. The Antonio now zones out as Super is left isolated from the fight, and Merwin is trying to flip the fight. The all out is good, but again, the Antonio stands in front, and this guy has just developed week by week. Giant X are tearing Mad apart, and this team zoning away people like Frescowi, Super as well. Mad can't operate in the fight, and Antonio does it again. Steadfast presence, a shove into the wall, and a seismic shove at that as well. The Earth does not want Frescowi to live. And
so far ahead, and so much Baron damage. Surely with there's 2 items across the board. Okay, it turns out I can't write on the screen very clearly.
All right, Mad's been blocked for the reason as Frescowi actually engaged on as well. He gets ulted and he died from the range of Jackie's. Patrick was in there straight away, and the pick continues to surprise.
With that Rel ultimate, all he needs to do is press R if they walk forward.
Now, Eragon has been locked out of the magic screen. It looks like MDK, the same situation, locked out of this Baron area with numbers disadvantage, still trying to walk on in. I am indeed, because he has flash available in the Magnet Storm. Baron's going down real quick at 3k, 2k. Still, it's just not going to be objectified, and for MDK, they just have to walk away hands empty.
So hard to walk in if you're MDK. The threat of that blast cone. Double coming in though.
That's because the Antonio is thinking about an angle. He's got flash, he's got his ultimate available as well. Poppy hammer out, and who does it send to? Numbers just like that. Again, clean stuff from this Poppy top. And another one bites the dust. Frescowi's had one swoop there, like one good play in the mid lane, which he got an assist for, as Jackie's has had many great walls. It's blocked by Alvaro, though. That's an interaction. Glacial Fisher is out, and Jackie's is rooted in place. With the Winter's Bite and concussive blows, he can't go anywhere, but no one else can reach him. Daisy says, howdy, and as they run into the base for Giant X, they still find a pick. It looked egregious, it looked over the top, but Mad just don't have enough oomph to take him down.
A nice attempt coming in, trying to find a pick onto Jackies. They catch him in the traps, but then the Antonio's peel onto the Cassante as gets yeeted.
It makes the impossible more possible. Then lead up with Rogue, that get in line with things like MDK here, and as we get another cease and desist lining up through the mid, Ignar's 3-man Magnustorm makes it so. It's an Emperor's Divide that does not send anyone for a glide. And as Mirwan jumps on in, he hopes, he dreams, but he finds nothing but the supreme of Giant X.
And it feels clinical from Giant X from start to finish. A small fumble in the early game down bot side, but outside of that, Drake stacking, Grub stacking. They secured absolutely everything. Ends 15-2, and Giant X, they pick up their first win.
At 27.5 minutes as well, their first win comes so boldly. It was impressive, it was clean, it was a leg up. And regardless of them making playoffs or not this split, they'll look back at this and say, this is what we can do. As Mad Koi sit back near their fountain, they try for their own pick. They've only gotten 2 of them this game, and onto Jackies, they look for their third. It's close, and Super runs out of range in the end. Even that's denied as Giant X come to light in summer.
Yeah, the man on your screen right there, it feels like this is long overdue.
Finally.
Getting a win here from Jackies, it's got to feel good to be him.
Man, finally, this guy has been performing out of his mind in this split. He's been the Rookie of the Year for me. And Giant X finally get their due diligence. I mean, this was a really good game considering that, as you said, and you harped on a lot, the composition difference here really mattered so.
Coaches, the players, everyone, I think, did absolutely phenomenally. It was a team effort. It wasn't just
Thing that they can do depending what happens mid, what happens bot.
Yeah, lots of plays to be made now on bot side, and it feels like just front to back for both teams. This could be a slower start with Maokai just full clearing carry in the league. It's like 36% of all the CS on the team goes to Rahel. The next highest in the league, I can't remember exactly who it is, but it's 30%. It's such a big jump, and now, of course, there are all these center dynamics.
Well, that's why it's skewed, right?
It's skewed, but
Okay.
Rahel really does get a bunch of CS, and SK do believe in him.
And we are going to start fighting on that. So while we skew some stats and move in the right direction, Isma is going on in Twisted Advance, and SK getting a low jungler. But in our match of the week, we fire off a bullet. It's Niski now getting low as well. I think he's just dead. Bramble Smash saves his life for the time being, but as he flashes away towards a blast cone, he hovers on the edge. Irrelevant as a level 1 Renekton looks for his Fury to help him up. He flashes too, and Fnatic still chasing through. They take a blast cone. They deceive them. They push over and get first blood. A 1-for-1 is irrelevant. He started slice and dice. He's done his damage. He's done his job. He's with flashes into Oscarinen. Both at 1 HP. And Humanoid all he needs is a bit of range. A severing bolt from downtown. And Isma will be no more. Fnatic boil their blood with blood of their own.
It's a 2-for-1. Niski can't finish off Oscarinen. So many flashes. CS prep on the tower there by Niski. A couple minions lost, but remember, flashless humanoid, irrelevant Caesar.
Oh, he doesn't have his flash of his own, but it is a slice and dice croc, and here we go onto this way. His painting days are over. Kill is over to Niski, and Tristana.
It really should be SKs. They have Renekton topside and a Tristana. This is just priority central. That crab is going to go down.
It depends with mid because spiraling despair. Niski jumps in anyway. Humanoid used the kid, the flash back. Luon's roam is great. It sends up with the concussive blows, and over the wall with the ignite. Niski gets the last hit. That was a clutch play out, and Niski moves up.
Oscarinen, this is absolutely brutal. You could see the whole Fnatic is coming up to try and escort him to this wave. Jun is coming too, but Irrelevant is so strong. Now he doesn't have the ultimate damage. Does have 100 Fury.
Fnatic are going to be there first for the turret plate. Is it going to be worth it? Jun runs into the croc without Dominus, so remember as Oscarinen jumps into him first. Step charge, everything in the kitchen sink, and the kill going to Noah. Fnatic there first. That's what we'll remember. As the double knockout for the Glacial Fisher is big as well. The damage onto Noah shifts gear into Razork. A flip back, not what you want because the flash now comes out from Jun, and the concussive bite, the winter blow, and everything. Oh no! Fnatic running for their life. A great counterplay, and when Luon is involved on this Brom, it just makes a different story. Good husband. All right, let's look towards the Rift Arrow for the beat time though, because SK are going to be contested here, Eragon, and he just set me up.
Right. So honestly, this Rift Herald doesn't matter as much. Third Dragon is on the cards, but the engage comes down. Maokai is very strong.
Guess what they say? It does matter indeed, don't they? Niski from an angle as well, but Razork absorbing the pressure. Irrelevance angle, maybe even bigger. The chains corruption from Nora huge, but it eventually goes to Fnatic. But for SK, they're split far between. Irrelevant left on an island. You said it didn't matter. I believe you, because Fnatic are cheering at SK going to their death.
Playing his bodyguard.
Well, Dragon going down at the very least for Fnatic
no.
would be good, but the TP play, your nose are correct, because Niski's come to play himself. Razork and Noah on it, but he goes to Noah straight away, disengages, flashes through. Niski in the thick of it. Wow, gets pulled back though, and will he get punished? The question is Razork's 5-man ulti again comes into value. The poke, the range, Fnatic are looking to play it again as Irrelevant is left and lonesome, but this time it's not doom and gloom. Rahel keeps poking out. SK do this.
And they've been picking Ezreal a few times, and it's looked absolutely horrific. Now, you convinced me that might be decent, but I'm about to hold that. Niski's getting engaged on.
Yeah, let's talk about the Tristanas that are going global. Niski is just waiting for the ulti. He wanted to run into it.
No
Maybe
buffer.
he thought he could. Yeah. Not going to happen in the end. Knows he has to fight it out. The claw's out. The buffer eventually comes through. Severing Bolt out of range. As you said, the fleet is important. It dodges again. Niski, a fancy man in fancy shoes. He should die eventually. Severing Bolt was dodged like a blast from the childhood. SK, they wanted to highlight. Maybe something bad happens. Maybe it's the top play that made it go blue as Irrelevant. Hysterics has already popped, and as he gets popped around, he's just dead, but they committed TP for that. So Fnatic are looking top side of the map.
Committed TP, committed ult.
Looks really good, by the way.
I don't get how that's possible, to be honest.
But hey, I learned a 10-minute video on YouTube, and I found out how his dredge line is going to take more than 10 minutes to start this playoff. Rahel takes a bit of a poke, but Arcane shoots back in position. It's the Fisher that comes out afterwards that tries to clear the way, but Fnatic will not be dissuaded. Razork after the play as well, sends out the crescendo, and now just burns down the jungle of SK. Fnatic running through mid. True Shot Barrage is a good dissuader as well, but as Razork gets into position, and the same from Oscar Renan, they're still burning the midnight oil. Niski's angle is the only thing to save them, and Rahel as well. What the hell indeed, as they pull their play back. Fnatic now losing members. The Severing Bolt is a big help with Humanoid. And Noah on the back and forth.
Between 3K and 1K.
And look, you look at the Dragon as well as Ismar walking in blind over the wall. That range is coming in handy. And look, Noah from the downtown helps Humanoid. He has been
damage.
Round 2, as you said, Irrelevant now walking down as well. They've got a ward seeing that Jun and Oscar in there. Razork doing the red buff, the TP. Round number 2 begins. Luon zoning them off. It's going down so quick. Razork needs a miracle. When becomes lightning, he gets it! The jungle king of the LEC still got it. Jun running for his life. He survives miraculously, but Niski does not. The poke, the range, the Fnatic moves. You ask yourself again. In the West too at the moment. And especially when Caps are slumping, it feels like LEC needs him to step up. Fnatic pushing the base and doing a great job of dissuading this turret from standing its ground. Luon, Glacial Fish is there. True Shot Barrage is good. Razork still has the ulti in hand, though. Nature's Grasp is trying to stop them from staying too long. The inhibitor eventually drops, and SK can't get the range, the lockdown they need. They're going to get out of there with their Baron in hand.
Painful that is. 5v5 I think is on the cards here. Flashes up for every single champion in the game right now. It's all down to execution.
Noah back to wait. If SK pull a fight now, it's a 5 versus 4. He's got Hex Gates to come on in, but SK in a choke might find it. Razork's ult's great. Irrelevant doesn't get the way over though, and it's only buying time for Isma's. True Shot Barrage gets maximum value. There's the range, and for Fnatic, they need to get their head carry alive, but they can't. Niski's cleaning them all up. Rahel's taking a while to die as Razork fully commits. They're left in a 3v3. Humanoid still got a mana bar, still got the range, but Niski's still alive. Can he do it? Ulti out, but Humanoid does it better. The lightning follows through. Niski survives for now, but the TP to end. Fnatic can feel that burst in their bones.
And Humanoid coming in with the passive proc at the end in that 3 versus 3. The passive proc AoE coming in clutch, saving the fight, and it looks like Fnatic are gonna end.
I mean, Humanoid, Razork, they buy so much time, and Fnatic, when SK have been the new blood to talk about, it's still about this team that's been with us since the very start. The best team in Europe in summer. Say it with me, Fnatic.
What a battle. What a battle. That was so close at every single stage of the game there, from the early game to even that final fight. In the end, it was a 3 versus 3. Humanoid staying around on that 300 HP maybe.
I never thought I'd say bot chai for Fnatic. You know,
Really
I thought
Noah.
Luon and Rahel at at this point were unbeatable, but a reality check from Fnatic was huge.
Why is my front line a win wall, right?
But like if you play like Poppy or any tank or something that you can lane into TF, maybe like a Malphite or something, would sound pretty good to me, but Adam on
This mid lane matchup. What was the matchup? What did you just play? You played into a Hwei.
Hwei, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was such, you both absolutely smashed that late game, hey?
Yeah.
But
He
Hwei,
made it very
Hwei
nice.
is another dirty champion as well.
Oh,
Kana.
is that a solo kill?
I think it might be.
An
Wait
Ivan
for it.
solo
Gold
kill.
Might
card
be.
flash away. Restart the slow. Wait for this.
Flash out goal.
I love the sound effects.
And this is very, very
Wow.
rough. The lane is very rough for Kana here because it's frozen. He has no flash. Adam still has flash.
And Vladdy not going to help him out.
Yep.
Maybe more plays towards the cross
Okay,
map.
Shio
all-in's
looks
good,
dead.
Yeah, he doesn't have 6 available, so Daisy won't help. He's just dead immediately. There's going to be a reset for Bloody here as well.
Labrov
Labrov out. He used a
looks-
flash before.
Labrov is also dead. Okay,
he
good
is
play by
indeed.
KC.
Nice.
Not sure why BDS is trying to defend this so hard, but
Good kill.
yeah, pretty well played.
Weapon there. What do you think the alternative is? Beyond like the top side of the map, give it
Yeah, be on the top side, or at least like play more defensively because there are no flashes. Oh, is that a kill for Azir?
Yuka's
Oh,
fast.
the mana. Very close, right?
trade. But that's why I was not sure why KC went top side when they were doing the grubs instead of just doing dragon.
They're greedy. They want both. And
Maokai has an ult here. There's a Daisy popping. Azira's flash.
Oh, dredge line. Hang on.
I mean, Upset's a little oom right now, right?
It's
Like,
going to be
I'm
a
not
steal.
sure if this is a good fight for KC.
Oh, 9. Oh, my God. He ordered it. BDS ordered it.
This is a terrible fight for KC.
Good shove from Nuke as well. As Niski just
Yeah.
said, not good from KC. Losing out 3 grubs. There's the objective.
Shio.
Share flashing in for the bubble damage root caller.
Come
Nuke
on.
autos it.
Oh.
Oh my God. How
Okay.
doomed does that feel, giving Azir that early kill and the dragon?
And now this is like the match.
Yeah, it looks like Adam's going to secure this. He can TP down to bot to catch the wave if he wants to as well.
Free real estate.
And they 5-man Herald, and now they're going to secure the wave down bot side. It's a winning play for BDS.
They're observers, spectator League of Legends from KC. Nature's Grass comes out, but look how far away they are. Destiny now going to finally come through, and at least there's a play response onto Labrov. That's something. They use that ultimate from Kana, and KC gets something, but I think the trade-off is not going to be worth it.
Yeah, BDS with a bit of an overstay. Nothing can be done there. It's a pretty big stalemate right now. But again, like you were talking about with Vladdy, I'm surprised that the KC banned Talia. I think Talia was Vladdy's best champ, but
It is.
Gage comes down.
Let's see what he can do in Tristana in this fight. Depth charge is there, but it's onto Labrov. They're using everything onto Labrov. Targa isolated, and he's caught out. He flashes to Neverland, and he's just not Peter Pan. BDS have got their pick that they wanted. They're in front of the Baron, and it begins.
No Yasuo committed. They have so many turning tools now. Does KC feel comfortable? Look how much vision control there is for the side of BDS, and their turn is crazy. I think they've got to give it.
The Baron damages so much as well. Kana's going to try at least gold card someone. It's on to Adam here, but Nuke shuffles them away. Doesn't hit anyone. Nuke with a bit of a whoopsie. They go for the ult. The last breath over the wall is good, though, and it brings it back as now for the all-in. KC get a response, even though Baron goes down. Bloody W's on the spot, pretty much. Oh, KC struggling as Ice flashes forward, but to be fair, BDS, that wasn't that clean either.
KC find the dream fight. The long chase is coming out now. Kana can play with the gold cards, but I don't think they have the gas on KC.
Yeah, get Daisy. Take it out on Daisy. BDS are running away. They've still got 4 Barons to play through.
Yeah, trying to find a pick onto Adam on the side lane before the siege starts, and then they can recall and defend the rest of the siege. Now, can this dive work? They win more.
Actually, he's turning out. Wait, last breath not going to come through. Vladdy gets away. There's the dive. As you said, Twisted Advance, Bramble Smash, Nature's Grass, everything in the kitchen sink of the damage. Finally enough as Labrov dodges away himself. Kind of flashes from the crush down as Vladdy has to rocket jump, and Nuke goes on a magic missile himself on the top side. Meanwhile, bottom is getting taken. Ulti burned onto Upset. He has to disengage while KC continuing the fight up here in a 2 versus 3 is good because Nuke, his ult is only a 1-man. Vladdy gets the clean up. He's taking words right out of my mouth. The base is going to be in shambles, but KC, what more can you ask for when you're this far behind?
The base is in shambles for KC, but nice proactivity coming in, picking on that Baron siege, diving Adam up topside, maybe overestimating his tankiness.
Oh, Upset jumping on in, he gets root called out, but is it too much? I mean, Ice is still big enough, even without the ulti, he flashes away with an Ivan by his side. I mean, Ice is almost unbeatable.
Yeah, no flash now for Upset for this 3rd dragon fight, but tier 2 turret gold is absolutely massive. Going to go on 2 people who need this goal very much.
Bro, it's a minus 300 Baron power play.
This is a huge when the knockups come through. Really good juggling from KC, and he hasn't been able to find the ultimates because he's been stunned. So QSS coming through now. The turn is here.
Targa's going to spot this out. Let's see how quickly it's being done just with Adam. The whole team moving into position. KC need a steal closer, needs a hero action, but at 3k it's way too late. And just like that again, BDS Baron is in their pocket. how easy it was again.
2 cannon minions there empowered hitting the turret, and it's already done half HP. One more wave here. They could opt if they can't take this tower.
Daisy.
They just take the dragon, but that's gone.
All right, the 6th man returns. Daisy's playing I don't know, basketball, quarterback, no. Central defense. Striker, yeah, striker in basketball, that's it. All right, go Daisy, go striker. Onto Targamas at 1K, just getting brutalized down. There is a knock-up, but the whole team has abandoned Daisy, and that's a foul, I think. BDS is still pushed in, double inhibitor down, and now looking towards mid as the wave pushes in there as well. Underneath, Nuke gets out over the wall, and Shao and Adam, there's going to have to be a double flash. A little bit janky. Destiny going to be used as well. Over the wall, LeBron pulling an engage. Your team just flashed out. Shao root callers back in. What are BDS doing?
What was that? They shifted from top to mid, used all their spells. Notice that Azir used QE to get to mid lane. So immediately KCC there and say, guys, we can engage now. Azir has no spells.
This is not cinema yet, but I'm sure it will be. Last breath, closer, about to die. Adam sets it up. I mean, they had numbers, but BDS got so much gold. Upset finally gets on him, but into ice, and this Yasuo, I don't think you want to be there. Flashes away as Vladdy takes out Nuke, and a small win, but Dragon eventually given over. There's the soul. And even with numbers in their back pocket.
Once again.
Maybe we need Nisqy back. Nisqy, what would you do here? Kana. Who does he see? Gold card, yep. Nuke is not getting out. Like I said, he's had a strange game for a very fed Azir.
It is a fast Nash. They do have double AD carry with a TF as well. It might as well be triple AD carry. Can they buy time? Can BDS
But are they going to be flipping this? Are they going to be flipping this? I mean, Shao with Smite is the question. Daisy comes over, you said it's fast, running in now, the flip, no, at 2K, at 2.5, they're gonna flip it at 1 HP! KC, why do we do this? Tagged up, upsets ulti, is ready to charge in. He's got that W on cooldown here. Really pushing in too. 45 seconds, I'm keeping an eye on in case this fight goes a little bit wrong.
I think there's about to be an explosion here. Surely there's an engage now with the Rel. Labrov can pull the trigger. They have so much instant engage.
Send him away. Nature's Grass comes through. Targamas looking for a dredge line. It roots. There we go in front of their base. The clan's out. Death charge.
Oh,
like I said, Targa sets it up nicely. Casey now with more members, and Targa doesn't care about his health bar. He can reset in front of base, and BDS.
It's going to be that late. This is an elder for KC.
20 seconds on that TP. He's actually just in top lane now, running it through. KC in front of the Elder to take this game back in their own hands. It'd be a miracle steal, but Targa absorbing damage ain't good. He's just going to die straight away. The engage down. Nuke at the base's door as well. Last breath on Dakana. KC spread out through the Elder is not how you want to see it happen. It's double TP now, or at least 2 members in the fray. Vladdy's the next target. Nuke goes golden. Adam's trying to clear the wave, but Nuke just in the middle. Outplays his hand a little bit. Vladdy's space is good too, but Elder goes down to BDS. If Vladdy walks in, he dies. If Kana walks in, he dies. Windwall denies. And even though BDS, it's been messy to get to this point in front of the Nexus to get their 4th win. They'll blast it down, but no, Minions! Minions not taken care of. KC can't hold on, and BDS moved to 4. After what a game that was.
It wasn't pretty, it wasn't clean, but in the end it's a BDS win. At the very least, the early game was, and I've got to give props. The early game was a long time ago. Adam played really damn well using his counter pick, finding a huge lead on Dakana. And wow.